Hey there, I'm Angella Sharpe, and welcome to the Daily Mix. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and if you celebrate Easter, I hope you had a fantastic Easter. I made my father go with me to see the Easter Bunny. Obviously, him and my mom used to take me all the time when I was a kid, but I like making him go now because I love these photos, because he never wants to do it, but he always goes along with it. And then plus, I think that is just a fantastic photo. They did that at Bass Pro Shop, so I thought that was great and a lot of fun. You know what else is super fun? Magic. I've got Magic Amanda Lindsey, right here on the show. Now, she was on Penn Teller's Fool Us, and she was now going to be at Magic Mini Golf, so you can see her. So we're going to talk to her a little bit later on. So let's get started with today's Daily Mix. Longer days and warmer weather make this the perfect time to start getting outside more. You know I love outside stuff. So of course, one popular outdoor destination is the Missouri Botanical Garden. They're now open late Thursday evening, so visitors can enjoy a sunset stroll through the garden and everything it has to offer throughout the spring, summer, and early fall. The garden will also be offering interactive events that connect to the community, to nature, through the arts, starting this Thursday with a Shakespearean evening in the garden in partnership with the St. Louis Shakespeare Festival. You can explore Shakespeare's connection to nature and enjoy a live performance from the St. Louis Shakespeare Festival. You can find all the details about this and upcoming events at mobot.org. That looks like a lot of fun. And Earthday, 365's annual St. Louis Earthday Festival, returns this weekend. This year's theme is Climate Hope, the Change We Want. This free, family-friendly event will feature a variety of activities, resources, and products in the green marketplace. The popular sustainable fashion show will be back, along with a full lineup of local music, performances, and interactive programming. This includes an all-new vegan zone, the World Bird Sanctuary, Bee-Works Balance Bike Course, a climbing wall, yoga, and more. And nearly everything is free. The St. Louis Earth Day Festival runs from 11 to 5 this Saturday and Sunday at the Muni Grounds in Forest Park. You can find all the details at earth-365.org. Atomic by Jamo is ready to kick off its first full season of outdoor concerts in the newly updated Atomic Pavilion. The outdoor venue has a new flexible layout that has been created from repurposed shipping containers. The expanded layout will allow them to host expanded block parties throughout the summer. You can check it out this Saturday, April 26th, when they have live music take over the stage. You can check out their full lineup of events at jamopresents.com. So fun. Then that's on your screen right there because you want to check that out. The High-Low Gallery just opened a new exhibit featuring works by St. Louis-based artist Norman Spencer. The Neighborhood, a collage of facades, explores the neighborhoods behind the facades of homes across St. Louis. Spencer's collages and sculptures highlight the connection that binds communities together, but often gets unnoticed. A special artist reception will be held on Friday, May 2nd from 5 to 7. The Neighborhood can be seen at the gallery, the High-Low daily through July 13th. You can learn more at CransburgArtsFoundation.org/high-low. Another one of St. Louis's most popular attractions has been nominated a US 10 Best Reader's Choice poll. We can help them get there, okay? So the St. Louis Aquarium at Union Station has been nominated for Best Aquarium. It's one of the nation's most interactive aquariums with hands-on habitats and activities, Dr. Fish, daily dive shows, and more. We can help our aquarium win top honors by voting daily through May 12th. Just go to stlouisaquarium.com or scan the QR code on your screen. Now, I love movies. You know, I love going to see a lot of movies, and you might have already seen this trailer, but I'm showing it to you today anyway. Do you remember the movie? It was about a telephone booth, and it was all in the telephone booth. And then there was a movie about like a guy being buried alive, and it was all from his coffin. Well, this whole movie drop is all in one restaurant. And I love it when there's a movie that's all in one place because I feel like the storyline is so much more interesting that way. It's a lot of fun, and it also reminded me to turn my AirDrop off. Check this out.
Okay, let's try this.
Oh, wow. Did you mean to dress like a candy cane?
I don't think I should go.
He's been waiting patiently to meet you for months. It's just a date.
I love you. Thank you.
Have fun.
Bye. Think I only want one number in my phone.
It's just a date.
I might change your contact, but don't leave me alone. You said you like my eyes and you like to
Hey.
make
Hi. Sorry, I got a drink because I was nervous.
I had a couple in the car on the way over.
I'll be honest.
Can't believe we're actually doing this.
I mean, you are the first guy who didn't ask for feet pics.
It's a second date thing. Everything okay?
Somebody sent me this.
It's just dumb kids trying to mess with you.
It's weird.
I mean, who do you think it is?
Oh, I don't know.
We can figure this out. I think you gotta be within 50 feet to send a drop. So, it's someone in the restaurant. Violet, everything okay?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
What's your emergency?
You need help? Please. What do you want from me? I can't do that. I'll kill you if you hurt my son. Why him? Why does he have to die? Run! They chose me for a reason.
Shot of tequila never kill anybody, right?
So, how's this date going?
That movie was a lot of fun, but right now we're gonna have a lot more fun because I have Magic Amanda Lindsey. Thanks for joining me today.
Oh yeah, thanks for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
This is so cool. So I don't ever know anybody who was on Penn and Teller's show, Try to Fool Us, but you were on that show.
I was, yeah. I had to keep that secret for a very long time.
I bet that was a pretty hard secret to keep.
Oh my goodness, yeah, because basically when I got back from filming it, I couldn't tell anybody. I signed the NDA, I couldn't tell my mom, I couldn't tell my niece or nephew, I couldn't really like process it either because I couldn't talk it out.
Because you couldn't tell it to anybody.
Yeah.
When you left, did you come up with like a story? You probably had to tell your mom you were going somewhere, right?
Oh, I had a good cover. My best friend lives in LA.
Okay.
So I said I was going out to visit my best friend Megan Gallagher for a couple of weeks. So that was
that perfect cover. Okay,
Yeah.
that did work. 'Cause I don't think my mom would let me just leave. She'd be like, "Where are you going? What are you doing?
Yeah.
How long are you going to be there?" And then when you get back, you have no stories to tell.
Right, yeah. So, good. And I did visit Megan afterwards. So I'm like, I had some beach pictures.
Yeah. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I had some cover up.
That is a perfect cover.
Yeah.
How does one get started in magic?
Oh, that's a great story. So when I was little, I received a magic kit. And I joke saying my parents should have just bought me like this little $10 book from the Scholastic Book Fair and it would have been done with, but no, I wanted to go the more expensive route. And no, it's a silly story, but I got a magic kit, the Marshall Brodeen kit from like Sam's Club a long time ago. And I just really loved performing and just like the puzzle piece and everything. And then when I grew up, I just kept with it.
I like how you used air quotes on the growing up there. But a lot of kids, I think, are into magic, right? Like I have a 9-year-old nephew who will do magic. We can see everything that's happening, but we all ooh and ah and pretend it's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Some kids just stop doing it. I think they realize they're not maybe necessarily good at it.
Yeah.
When did you realize, oh wait, I'm actually good at this?
Oh, probably, this is gonna sound so random, probably grad school and college.
Whoa, wait,
Yeah.
that took you a while.
Yeah, so because I kept up with it in high school, and then graduate school happened, and I did a project, and then I was just like, I'm still really good at doing this. It was always a hobby that I enjoyed for fun, and I'm like, okay, this is. I think this is something more than just a hobby,
Right, like this could be something I actually do.
Yeah.
I imagine getting on the Penn and Teller show was kind of like a big feather in the cap, like you're like, oh, I did it, because they loved you on the show.
Oh yeah.
So,
I hope they did.
Well, I mean, I watched this part of the show. They loved you on the show, so that had to be like, oh, I'm that good.
Oh, it felt very validating for all the hard work and hours I put into performing magic and trying to be, a professional magician. And after the show, and this, like, if I could do it right, I'm sorry, but I met Teller afterwards, and he said that you were a flavor that we've never seen on the show before, and it just, I can't explain it, but I feel it. I don't know, that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense. Somebody that is respected in the area that you're going in says you're something we haven't seen before. That is pretty impressive. Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about the Magic Mini Golf, because that's where you're currently at.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I love being at Magic Mini Golf.
So what happens when somebody comes, because this is for adults and children, right, at the Magic Mini Golf?
Oh yes. Okay. So I'll be there every first Sunday of the month.
Okay.
And I'll be doing my close-up strolling set, and you can find me on the stage, and if I'm not up on the stage, I'm probably on the course, strolling around doing some close-up. And again, you are absolutely correct. It's for both the adults and the kids. It's for everybody.
Yeah.
And I even have tricks adapted for people with sensory needs and everything too. So it really is a very inclusive for everybody environment.
That's really cool. So somebody could come do a little bit of mini golf, and while they're doing, they get a magic show in the process.
Absolutely, yeah. And oh my goodness, everybody has been so positive about it, and I usually get swarmed on the stage too. And you can also, if you want, a free dog balloon. So why not?
So why not? Well, I see there's something in your hand.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like we should do this, and then we'll come back to talking about you a little bit more.
Oh, sure. Okay, yeah. Can I show you my favorite trick?
Yeah, I would love it. Okay. I would love to see your favorite trick.
Yeah, so this is something you might see at Magic Mini Golf. So I have a 4 and a 7.
Okay.
And I'm just going to take this and I'm going to rip it up.
Okay, she's ripping it up.
And,
she's really ripping it up.
Uh-huh. Would you like to hold it out your hand?
Okay.
Cool. Put this here and close your hand.
Close my hand.
And foot over.
Okay.
Okay. And just so we can remember, you have the 4.
I have the 4, yes.
You're going to feel it in your triceps soon. No, I'm just
You're making me do a workout.
And I have the 7. I'm going to rip up the 7. And that's okay if anything falls.
Okay.
I might toss the cards here in a second too, so no biggie. All right, so I have the 7.
Okay.
You have the 4.
I have the 4.
If I close my hand,
okay,
give you a little boop, boop. If I open up my hand nice and slow, let's see.
What?
That
was so amazing.
And so if I have the 4, check it out.
Stop.
What do you have?
I have the 7. How did that happen? That was so cool.
Yay.
Okay, that was really cool. That is so neat.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, that's cool. So this is the kind of stuff people can see at Magic Mini Golf when you're walking around?
Absolutely, yes. Lots of fun and unpredictable. You don't really know where anything's going, right? It's a fun surprise.
Well, and I wasn't a part of this, so now I'm curious. Now I'm trying to overthink it, right? Because I felt you put the 4 in my hand. I saw that happen.
You saw it happen.
Right. And I wasn't a part of your trick. Like you did, I don't know how you did it. That's amazing.
Thank you.
So cool.
Oh, well, thanks for letting me show you that.
Yeah, I love
my
that.
favorite
That's
one.
so great. All right, so just great at music, great at magic, and you're out there at Magic Mini Golf, but do you perform other places as well?
I do. You can find me every first Friday at LuvWoo Bar as well, out in Creve Coeur area.
Yeah.
But no, mostly you can book me at Magic Mini Golf. You can book. We have corporate show offerings. We have team building projects. We have birthday parties. Everything. If you're looking for it, we can provide magic
we
for
can
it.
provide it. Well,
yeah.
And because I'm still like flabbergasted. That was so cool. So the fact that kind of even puts me in awe. I can imagine kids just to love this.
Oh yeah. And sometimes the adults a little bit too much.
Well, like you said, after you were on that Penn Teller show, I think the adults really wanted to come see you because that's a show more adults watch than probably children. So they're like, oh, that was so cool.
Oh, yeah.
From St. Louis, born and raised, right?
Oh, yes. Definitely. Grew up in Oakville area.
Oakville area.
Yep.
So is it kind of like a little bit of like additionally awesome that you can kind of perform here in St. Louis at the Magic Mini Golf and the bar over there?
Oh yeah, I'm so STL proud. So like being here and living out my dreams here in St. Louis, like that really is a dream come true. I never dreamed of like really moving away. And I have a family here, like I have a dog, like I love everything about St. Louis here. So
right,
so, cool
it's
to
like
be here, yeah.
to kind of keep it all local and all that love. And
Yeah.
I'm guessing when you were on the show, probably everybody watching the show was like, St. Louis, oh, I'm from there. Let's see if she's any good.
Oh my goodness. And it was so great because with my day job, which I can't share too much about, but
Sure.
I work with little ones, and then they saw me on TV, and it was just like, I felt like a baseball player hitting a home run. I don't know how else to explain it other than that.
Yes, because they thought it was so cool that you were on.
Yeah.
That is so amazing. Is there anything else you want to share with us that I haven't really gotten to? Because really, honestly, after the magic, I've lost all train of thought about what I was doing.
A little bit about whenever you book me for a show, a percentage goes to an animal charity.
Oh.
So every time you book me through Magic Mini Golf, some of it goes to animal charity. Can I show you a picture of my dog?
I would love to see a picture of your dog.
Oh, cool. And actually, I might have a magic trick for this. Is that okay?
Oh,
too?
I love a
Okay.
magic trick.
Yeah. So this is Marley.
Marley. Hi
Yeah.
there, Marley.
She's a rescue, and I put her name on the back just in case I forgot her name one day.
just in case I forget.
Yeah, so that's Marley. And
So cute.
and it's so weird. I was just talking to my friend Bill the other day about how everything happens for a reason, and that's something my mom always talks to me about. Is everything happens for a reason. And long story short, I wasn't supposed to meet Marley. I went to an adoption event to meet this other dog, and that dog wasn't there. And so I left, but I got stuck in the parking lot because it was the Brentwood parking lot. So I double backed and went in. Okay, you know what
The Brentwood parking lot is a nightmare. I got it.
parking lot, yeah. So I went back in, and Marley was there. And Marley wasn't there before. And then I think you know where it went after that.
Yeah, then
so.
you adopted Marley, and now you guys are best friends forever.
Oh yeah, but I think what would have happened if it wasn't the Brentwood parking lot?
Oh, right. If it was any other parking lot that you could get out with quickly.
Yeah. So I mean, is it fate? Is it coincidence? I was just wondering if we could put this to the test.
Oh, okay.
It's some playing cards.
Okay.
All right. Would you mind just telling me a number between 1 and 10?
5.
Okay. Red or black?
Red.
Hearts or diamonds?
Hearts.
So you picked the 5 of hearts.
Right.
Totally random.
Right. Red 5 hearts. Yes.
All of your choices.
Yes.
Okay. Let's
I
find
didn't even
it.
know I was going to pick that. So.
Perfect. See, I didn't know I was going to go back into Brentwood parking lot. Yeah. So the 5 of hearts, and that's so crazy because on the back side
Stop!
is my dog's
That-
name, Marley.
That is amazing! How do you do that? That is fantastic! Okay, sorry. Oh, no. I'm a child.
No, this is great. This is kind of fun we have. But you might be thinking, hey, all the cards have Marley written on the back.
Sure.
And go ahead, check them out.
Stop it, they don't. They don't
None
say
of the cards.
anything.
The only card you picked, the 5 of hearts.
That is so amazing!
Thank you for finding my dog.
That's a great story, and that's a fantastic trick.
Thank you.
These are so, I'm gonna say intimate. These, like, I can see everything that's happening, right? That every time I've seen magic, it's been on a stage pretty far away that I
Yeah.
kind of trying to watch, but it's hard to see. But being up close like this, I think makes it even more, I'm gonna say special.
Oh yeah, no, that's a great way of describing because everything is interactive. It's very close up, like
Right.
so there's no smoke and mirrors involved.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you can see everything.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be running out of time, but we have to talk about the glitter crash that is on your page because it resonated so much with me. So tell us about that.
So a glitter crash is when you get excited for an event. It's coming up, like being on Penn Teller Fool Us and getting excited, then the event happens, and then next day you kind of feel blah, or you kind of feel down. And I call it the glitter crash. I got the term from some fellow performers, and it's basically just like when you throw glitter up in the air, it's beautiful and everything, and it's up in there, and then it lands, and then now what? We got to clean it up. So yeah,
I have never
crash.
resonated with anything more. My mom will say, like if I do something cool, and if she's busy for like an hour or two after I've done it, she said it's night and day different the person she talks to. So if she talks to me right after I do it, oh, that was so cool, it was so fun, da 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 da. She talks to me 2 hours later, I'm like, yeah, it was cool, like you'll see it was fine. Because it hits.
It's that glitter crash.
So it's that glitter crash. So how does someone deal with the glitter crash?
Yeah, well, I think first a person needs to know it's totally normal and accept it, and that's okay. And then just kind of start thinking about the future and processing it too. Just like maybe get a journal, write it out, the highs and lows.
Right.
But definitely hone in on the positive. And so that way when you're feeling, kind of like, you can, my mom talked to me in a little bit. You can go back and be like, oh my gosh, this was cool. Like this, I had these great moments and everything. So, and then start thinking about like, okay, why do I like doing this? And just refreshing your memory on those things too. Why do I like doing this? Why? What can I do next? And just asking like the open-ended questions, the who, what, when, where, how. That's another strategy too. I need to write on my website. Yeah.
I love it. And I love the fact that you called it the glitter crash because I'm obsessed with glitter. So now I'm going to remember that forever.
Yeah.
So that is really cool. And not only do we do magic, but you're self-helping me over here as well. So that's great. So let's kind of walk through one more time. Where can people find you? Because I know you're at Magic Mini Golf, but you're also...
Oh, LuvWoo Bar too.
Yeah. Okay. So let's walk through those dates and times again.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Every first Friday of the month, I'm going to be at LuvWoo Bar. The show starts at 8:30, and it's a bar, so
that's more of adult friendly.
Might not be appropriate for kids.
Yes.
And then Magic Mini Golf, appropriate for all ages, and it's going to be more of strolling magic, and it's every first Sunday from 3 to 6 right now, and we might be adding more dates and times because it's getting very popular. So
that's fantastic. I can imagine it's getting so popular because once you see it live, you probably want to bring more people. Because now I'm thinking the people I can bring to Magic Mini Golf to see you do this because that was so cool for me to see. And then you have your own personal, I'm sure, website pages and such where people can kind of check out what's going on with you. Yeah,
absolutely. You can visit magicamanda.com. And it will have information for Magic Mini Golf on there too, and you can find out like other services that I offer. And if you have questions, feel free to email me. So I'm pretty easygoing.
I mean, seriously, the nicest person I've probably ever met. You came in with so much energy, and I, behind your back, walked in the room. And I'm like, she's adorable. Like she's so nice. So I feel like people could ask you questions, and you'd be great at just responding to them. And you said you book some corporate events and such like that too.
Oh yeah, team building events, corporate events, and keynote speaking. So unlocking the power of the 4 C's, the 4 C's behind magic. So we got a couple cool little shows that is compatible with a broad audience. Yeah.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you for showing us some magic. We loved it.
No, thank you for letting me share with you some magic. And also, I texted my friend Julie really quick and said, "Oh my gosh, Angela is fabulous!" Like,
so we're both talking bravely behind each other's backs. I love that.
I was like, full transparency. Okay.
So fun. She is so fun. Definitely check her out at Magic Mini Golf or at the other bar. What was it?
LuvWoo Bar.
Yep. Check her out there, and you can follow her on all those social media channels that we have up on your screen right now. After you follow Magic Amanda Lindsey, make sure you follow us. You can follow us on Facebook, X, Instagram. We like to keep it. You can drop us a line at stltv.net. We want to hear from you. And after you do that, don't forget to follow us. You can follow us on Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV. Just download that, and you can watch it anywhere on the go. That's going to do it for the Daily Mix. We keep it right here on STL TV and Experience St. Louis. I'll see you next time.